thatmovieguyUK.
Hello and welcome to the next of the Venice Film Festival reviews, and I'm here to talk about A Star is Born. For me, A Star is Born had a lot of potential and I was very interested to see how it unfolded. This is Bradley Cooper's directorial debut, and obviously as an actor I do appreciate his work a lot. I think that sometimes he picks not the best of roles, but obviously the poignancy of this film was to see Lady Gaga in her first ever lead role. Obviously I've seen her in films like Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, she's in the second Machete, and she's obviously in things like American Horror Story, but this is like her first big role. And who doesn't want to see that? Obviously she made an amazing appearance on the Lido, turning up on the boat, just like leaning on it and stuff. It was just magical, and even her screening for the movie I think was delayed by 10 minutes because of this wild storm that we had there. The story of A Star is Born is the story of Jackson Maine, who is a country singer who has had an amazing career and is suffering from alcoholism. After the end of one gig, he ends up going to a drag queen burlesque bar. He meets Ali, who sings an amazing performance of Edith Piaf's La Vie en Rose, and trust me, it sucks a punch. From this, an interesting relationship begins, and he finds this untamed talent of Ali, who has been shunned away from Hollywood and the music business because of her appearance, and she just doesn't fit the pop star aesthetic. She then just builds up this amazing career for herself with turmoils and trepidancies with Jackson, but quickly, A Star is Born. The beginning of this film just sucks you in completely. You are just inside the world of Jackson and Ali. And the music at the beginning is so strong, it's so poignant, it just absorbs you straight in, and that's why I really thought, wow, this movie is not going to let me go now. And there's this like really interesting natural kind of feel to it. You don't see Lady Gaga, you see Ali, and Ali is a person that's been knocked down so many times, and she feels like she's not going to achieve anything with her life. But Jackson is the key that brings her to the world, and she just becomes a star because of him. Cooper at the beginning takes his time to build into this very cathartic and very deep role for him, and Ali is so natural. And I think Gaga really does tend to take her ambitions as a younger singer and actress, and she just channels that younger version of her that really tried to make something in her life, and I thought it was very beautiful and very poignant. I will say, as the film progresses and this multitude of fakeness turns in A Star is Born, and that is where I just lost my love for this film. The first half is so good, but once she becomes famous, it just feels like watching Lady Gaga on screen. And that's fine, I don't mind watching Lady Gaga, but I just wanted to know more about Ali. There's just very toxic and very fake feeling towards her and Bradley Cooper's relationship towards the back end of this film. They have a lot of demons on each side, Cooper mainly, but it just becomes a lot more cheesy to watch, and I just didn't want it to go down that road. Don't get me wrong, some people have given this film amazing reviews, and feel free to go to these people's reviews because that is acceptable, but this is how I see this film. I am not like a Lady Gaga massive fan or anything like that. I'm not a Bradley Cooper fan, like to the extent that some people are, but I am here to talk to you about a film. The pacing of this film really just goes a bit below par. It becomes like a TV movie by the end, and that is where I just could not be bothered with it. The thing that kept me going is Bradley Cooper, because his character is so dark, and he doesn't really go for these kind of characters normally. His alcoholism, his drug addiction, his love for Ali is very strong, and that is what I adored about A Star is Born. I think Cooper really gives a very mature role. As for Lady Gaga, I do love her at the beginning, but at the back end, I still like her, but I just don't love her like I did. That natural feeling to this humble young woman that has become something so big, it's just, it was just like watching an biopic of her, and I just found it very difficult. Don't get me wrong, I do feel like Cooper and Gaga will receive acting noms for this film, most definitely, I think that is the point as well. The key focus of this film is the characters. The music, I do like the music throughout, but like I say, Shadow is going to be a massive hit, and I probably will imagine that will be Lady Gaga's first ever Oscar win with Shadow, and no question of a doubt, it is a powerhouse of a song. As for me though, with Cooper and his directing, I think it was very subtle. It wasn't really anything energetic or anything new, or the story was delivered in a different way. He just directs it very admirably, but I do hope in time he finds that inner artistic voice that he has as a director, and that is what I'm hoping to see next from him. And I do hope he carries on with his directing. Unlike Brady Corbett, who is an actor that has become a director with Vox Lux and The Childhood of a Leader, I think that he actually has a voice already, which is amazing, but Cooper has yet to find that voice, and I hope he does. Gaga fans out there, I'm sure you're going to love this film, and she is going to be very happy with the little monsters that she has, and I hope that you don't attack me now. That would be nice, because my friend Luke Kearfield, who put a review up originally, he got a lot of dislove, even though he loves the Gaga in real life. Obviously, I'm ready to tackle anything you have to say to me about it, but again, just to let you know, I was at the festival before you say I haven't seen this movie, because I have. I was very busy. Obviously, my written review is on moviemarker.co.uk, and everything else you need to know about me is below, so follow me in any way you want, or attack me in any way you want. I don't really mind, that's fine. It is what it is. And obviously, like I say on this channel, Diolch, dank, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shuns, and obviously, never change.